All right, let's move over to Liverpool, mate.
The big story.
The big story.
The
Is he
big
a
story.
AK,
traitor?
why are you sitting in the dark for? What's
Huh?
going on? Why are they just sitting in the dark for?
He's just finished interrogating Trent, bro.
He's got
He's
Trent in the cupboard
got him in
behind
the
me.
basement, bro.
Why should that?
Hey,
Talk to me, AD man. What are your thoughts on the Trent situation? Obviously, Fabrizio Romano just threw a bomb out there and kind of said, "Look,
one of our own.
not only are they heavily linked, and almost agreeing terms, but then there's been a bit of a backstory as well. This transfer seems to have gone on since as early as 2023. What are your thoughts?
Oh my
Conversation.
Oh my god! Since when?
2023.
Right, before I get into it,
they say 2 years, so it could be 22. They say 2 years.
I think it's important to, before we even delve into anything emotional, I think it's important to sort of set the landscape, set the context, understand exactly what the opportunity is for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and that is to etch his name in football in history. That is to join the greatest club in the history of the sport. And when you talk about the great fullbacks, the pantheon of, your Marcelos and your Dani Alveses and your Cafus, Trent Alexander-Arnold probably looks at that and thinks, I should be up there. I should be in that sort of conversation with those sorts of players. How best can he get himself in there? It's by going to Real Madrid. It's by fortifying his legacy. It's by saying, hang on a minute, no. He's done the business in England. He's done the business in the best club in the world, and that's his legacy fortified. And then this is even bizarre of me to even talk about. But then when you look at footballers these days and their brands, right? The David Beckham brand, and I think to myself that it's funny because Trent he starts going to like Fashion Week and wearing these funny clothes where he's wearing sleeveless vests and there's nothing underneath and baggy trousers and. It's very much Planet Trent, right? Again, Madrid, the glitz, the glamour. That's the place where he can fortify himself, and I'm sure all of us unanimously on this podcast understands the opportunity that is on offer for Trent Alexander-Arnold at Real Madrid, right? There's no denying it, right? All the European Cups, they've literally got a museum dedicated to the European Cups. The speech when you go there, they say, right, the aim, we want our players to be competing for the Ballon d'Or. That's what it is, right?
Yeah.
And as I said, it's understandable as to why he wants to make this move. So then why has there been such an uproar? Why have Liverpool fans been so up in arms about this? Because the guys are wrong.
Wow.
What?
Say again?
Sorry.
What did you say?
The guy is a snake. He's a slippery snake. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Listen to this, right? He's 2 years. If what I'm led to believe is correct, 2 years ago, Real Madrid told him, whatever Liverpool Football Club offer you, you do not sign. If you sign it, we pull the plug. So this guy's been going into contract negotiations with Liverpool, knowing he's got no intention of signing. Are we taking a piss here? Imagine going to marriage counselling, right? Imagine going to marriage counselling. Yeah, baby, I want to make it work. I want to be a better man. But your babes is in Madrid waiting for you. You have no intention of rectifying it. That's one thing. That's one thing, right? That's one thing. Because don't get me wrong. I understand. I completely understand that Liverpool fans are. Always the victim. Woe is me. But guys, let's look at this for what it is. It's an absolute disgrace. I'm so sorry. This guy, right? His whole I'm just a young boy from Liverpool whose dreams come true. This guy told us it means more after giving Real Madrid his words. Are we taking the piss here? Oh. He said this means more.
Laugh.
Oh.
What does more mean?
Are you
it means more until Real Madrid come looking. That's clearly what. I'm not even. Look, if you want to chime in, come. Yeah, get inside. Get inside. I'm not even halfway there. But go.
I've got to just break down everything that you said here because I think it's completely asinine and childish and very Liverpool of you to have this
Here we go.
player that's
Here we
done
go.
nothing but give your
Here we
club
go.
elite level service for 9 years of his professional career. That's not even including when he was a young kid that you weren't even paying. But now that he's a professional is when you want to talk about marriage. First of all, this was never a marriage. It was a contract. And what any contractor should do is honor the length of his contract. He played for Liverpool until it was time no more. All right, he's still kicking ball for Liverpool. This week he's going to play for Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? So this idea,
He's injured.
He's injured. This idea that he is a traitor for literally just honoring his contract and playing it out. At the end of the day, you guys knew the deal. When you signed the last contract that you gave him, it was for X amount of years. Why you expected
Which he engineered, by the way. Well,
crazy?
forget about that.
What's that?
Which he engineered, by the way. But, continue.
Of course he engineered a contract. He's a footballer.
Okay. Go on.
And he honored the contract that he engineered. And when it was time to think about his career 2 or 3 years ago, he decided in his mind, I want to go play with Jude. I want to go play with Jude. So he's gone to go and join Real Madrid. And he's gone into every contract negotiation, like you said, knowing that in the back of his mind, I don't want to sign another contract at Liverpool because I don't know who the manager is going to be. I don't know if Salah's going to be there. I don't know if Van Dijk's going to be there. I don't know if the fans are going to turn on me for any stupid mistake I make. So guess what? I have won the league almost twice now. I have won the Champions League and I have won all the domestic cups in England. So when it comes to, it means more, when he said that in a conversation about Liverpool and Manchester City, he said it means more winning trophies for Liverpool. Guess what? It meant more when he won every single one. Now that he's already done that, he doesn't have to stay there for the rest of his career and win all the trophies. So you bringing up the it means more thing, he's already given you what you wanted. When he said it, you all lapped it up. You all loved it. Oh, it means more to win something for Liverpool. Guess what? He's going to go Real Madrid and he's going to win there. And when he comes back at the end of his career, they'll ask him what meant more, the league in La Liga or the league in the Premier League? And he'll go, I'm homegrown, lad. I'm homegrown. Liverpool means more to me. And then you're going to be gassing it up then as well. So why you're bringing it up now is completely pointless. Right? Let the guy go and live out his dream. He's honored your club. He's giving you top tier, elite, world class right back service, and now he's moving on to the biggest team in the world. Just let it go. It's okay to be sad, but the
anger and hatred was too much.
Robin, Man United fans don't even talk. Because what was Wayne Rooney getting when he handed in a transfer request? He just handed in a transfer request and he was getting death threats.
Yeah, but that's the difference because Rooney was not honouring his contract. Whereas Trent is.
What does honouring the contract mean? He can get.
I signed for X amount of years. I do my job. I give the club a trophy. And then when I've done my time, I skedaddle. I move on. I get to step in. And guess what? He get to step in. It is what it is, bro. Here's what Liverpool fans, I think they're more angry. Because let's keep it a buck. If you got 80 million for this man, you guys ain't saying nothing. You guys will clap him and say, you know what? You move on. I generally do think that.
Yeah, Oscar, him going for free is
a lot of anger. I'm being so dead serious.
But again, anger lies with the club. It does not lie with Trent Alexander.
It shouldn't lie with Trent. It should lie with the club, 100%.
The club 3 years ago or 2 years ago, they should have sorted out Salah. They should have sorted out Van Dijk, and they damn sure should have sorted out Trent Alexander-Arnold. They didn't get it done, and once they've realized they're not going to get it done, they have to then push him to other clubs and sell him. The opportunity could have been last summer. You could have sold him for like 60, 70. You didn't want to do that. You wanted to keep him. So there you go. When Real Madrid come taking you lot for idiots talking about 20 mil in January, this is the price your owners are paying. It's not Trent. The issue is not with Trent. Trent did his job. Like,
Oscar, I think is bang on in terms of like the AD Liverpool fans a lot. Yeah, they should look at the club with utter disgust because they're the reasons ultimately why this man hasn't signed a new deal. They're the reason why he hasn't been sold if he's not going to sign the new deal. So let's say what AD's saying is the case, right? That Trent was told, look, don't even bother signing any new deal that Liverpool offer you. Okay, great. Why have we not got any money for him? Now, I know that there's been issues, just like, sporting director-wise. I know you've had a few chops and changes. Some people have come back, this, that, and the other. And it might have been at a time when those players in question may have not been at the top of their form. Because I know Liverpool had a few like seasons recently where it's like they've not been themselves. They've not been really at the top of their game. But the game is the game. Yeah, Liverpool did this with Virgil van Dijk at Southampton. The game is the game.
100%.
You will chat to people, and this is the thing. Take it from me, AD, who's sorely watched my players go left, right, and center around this league. Never mind off to Real Madrid and everything else. Like they've gone and done because the illegal tapping is happening in football that they can't sanction, that they can't seem to get a hold of. Trent, if what we're to believe is the reports that have come out, Trent has been tapped, blood. He's been tapped illegally behind closed doors. But the truth of the matter is this, is that whilst they can't seem to do anything else about that, at the end of the day, the Liverpool people, the board and whoever else, need to hang their head in shame because they're the reason why their boy, the guy from around the corner, the guy with the biggest mural in Liverpool, the reason he's going is not solely because it's Real Madrid that's necessarily come in for him, but the fact that he's not even been, the fact that he wasn't even sold. I think if you did get like 80 million, 100 million, whatever for him, you'd say, do you know what? All the best, mate. One of our own is gone over to Real Madrid. But also in the same breath, Liverpool feel like they are also head-to-head competing with Real Madrid. And I can understand that part. I can totally understand that part. And I can sympathize with the fact that players get tapped up and move to other clubs. And you just think, yeah, like, this is so bad, it's so illegal. But guess what? The game is the game, and Liverpool have played this game too. So there's only so far I can go on Trent. And if anything, for me, I'm looking at the football club for sure. You lot took Van Dijk out of in the middle of a season at Southampton. You lot just ripped him out of Southampton in the middle of a season.
You played the game, and now you're complaining. This is like Drake and UMG. You played the game. Why are you complaining now?
That's the thing. You know, and the sad thing about the game, when they say don't hate the player, hate the game, you should hate the game because you're not allowed to illegally talk to a player before two clubs agree on a fee.
And that's why I'm saying,
or on the last 6 months of your contract. Yeah.
If any Liverpool
Madrid have tapped him up. Madrid have tapped him up for 2 years, 3 years.
So what?
Yeah.
So what? Like Liverpool ain't tapping up players. So
it's illegal. It's illegal. That's what.